Hello friends, imagine this. You are on a flight ready for takeoff and suddenly you realize there is no pilot. Sounds like a scene from a disaster movie, right? But this actually happened. Australian cricketer David Warner was on an Air India flight. Boarded, seated, only to be told that there was no pilot to fly that plane. And this is just one of the many horror stories coming out of Air India. Once a symbol of India's aviation pride, Air India is now drowning in complaints. From broken chairs to poor service, seat downgrades, tardiness, you name it. Friends, when Tata took over Air India, hopes were high for a grand revival. But now questions are being asked. Has Air India actually gotten worse? Has Air India become a white elephant which is pulling Tata brand down, which is tarnishing brand power or feel-good factor for Tata Group? Let's uncover this shocking reality in today's video. Air India's grand decline. How did it get here? The Tatas started Air India in the year 1932. In 1953, the government took over. Air India became the country's flagship carrier. It was touted as one of the best airlines globally, renowned for its service. It is back in the time. But soon, it came to be seen as a cautionary tale of decline. It racked up billions of dollars in losses. It struggled to compete. It gained a reputation for its tardiness. Its services took a hit and the name suffered. So the state carrier was returned to the Tatas. They bought it from the government in the year 2022 and the Tata Group's comeback raised people's hopes on the carrier. While nobody expected miraculous revival within such a short period of time, the progress has been painfully slow. Despite new ownership, the complaints keep piling up. Tata's takeover was supposed to fix Air India's problems, but instead of smoother flights, passengers are facing nightmare of experiences. So what's really happening? Passenger nightmares, the growing list of complaints. If there was an Oscar equivalent for the worst airline, Air India would win hands down in every category. Broken seats, the worst staff, pathetic ground support staff, and poor customer service. Friends, it is not a statement we are making here. These scathing remarks came from an Indian politician. Bharatiya Janata Party leader Jeer Sharel has blasted the Indian air heavyweight like this. He took on Air India with a post on X, formerly known as Twitter. This comes days after Union Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan posted about his Air India woes on the same problem. He talked about being allotted a broken seat that sunk in on a flight, calling it immoral on Air India's part and a betrayal of passengers' trust. In both these instances, the airline has apologized for the inconvenience within hours. But this is hardly the end of the saga. Air India is facing backlash from passengers, celebrities, and even politicians. After Union Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan was given a broken seat, daughter of NCP Sharad Pawar, Member of Parliament Supriya Sule, was downgraded from business class without a notice. Cricketer David Warner was made to board a flight that had no pilot allotted. A Mumbai-Dubai flight meant to take 3 hours to reach destination took 5 hours just to take off. 60 United States-bound flights were cancelled due to aircraft shortages. Passengers booking premium economy are often downgraded to economy class. Refund delays have led to legal cases against the airline. A Chicago-India flight had to turn back after 10 hours due to clogged toilets. And sample this. On August 31st, 2024, Mumbai-London Air India 129 flight took off 9 hours late from its scheduled 5:15 a.m. departure. And the same day, Mumbai-New York flight faced 12 hours of delay. Flight tracking data shows AI-129 has been consistently being delayed. Data says it has departed at 2 p.m. on August 28, 29 and 30th, and after 8 a.m. on August 23rd and 24th. The list of delays is endless. In aviation, a flight is considered on time if it departs or arrives within 15 minutes of schedule. But for Air India, that seems like a rarity. On key routes like Delhi, Chicago, San Francisco, Washington, Mumbai, New York, and Bengaluru SFO, Air India is the only direct service. For North America, Air India flights remain the fastest option, thanks to its ability to overfly Russia and take the shortest route. However, frequent delays are testing the patience of its loyal diaspora customers, globe-trotting customers, travelers, who are a crucial market for the airline. The frustration is real, but why are these issues happening again and again without an end? Is it just a bad luck, or are there deeper problems within Air India? Why is Air India still failing? Friends, Air India has placed massive orders for new aircrafts to modernize its fleet. 470 aircrafts from Boeing and Airbus combined, one of the largest aircraft orders in the aviation history. But receiving these planes on time has become a major issue. You might remember in 2024, a Boeing 737 MAX aircraft faced a terrifying incident when a door panel detached mid-flight. This raised serious safety concerns, leading to deeper investigations into Boeing's production quality. The FAA, Federal Aviation Administration of the United States, found major lapses, forcing strict oversight. Until now, Boeing had a strong relationship with the US government, allowing it to self-certify its own aircrafts. And repeated malfunctioning, the FAA has stepped in, restricting Boeing's production capacity, limiting output to 38 aircrafts per month. As of December 31st, 2024, Boeing had a backlog of 4,765 aircrafts. How much? Backlog of 4,765 aircrafts to be delivered, meaning thousands of orders are still pending. Many global airlines are struggling with similar problems, but for Air India, the impact is more pronounced. Some aircraft remain grounded due to delays in getting critical engine components and spare parts, and even when aircrafts are available, internal certification processes and bureaucratic hurdles slow down their induction into service. Due to these delays, Air India is left with no choice but to continue flying older aircrafts. These planes require frequent maintenance, leading to higher operational costs, more breakdowns, and increased flight disruptions. With age, aircraft components like engines, landing gear, and avionics wear out faster, and also they have outdated interiors as well, leading to less comfortable seating, poor in-flight entertainment, and aging cabin features. Airlines must spend millions on spare parts, servicing, and compliances with safety regulations. So, Air India is eagerly waiting for the delivery of new aircrafts. But these deliveries are expected to take another 4 to 5 years, keeping Air India stuck in an outdated fleet for the foreseeable future. Delays in aircraft delivery are a major headache. But even if Air India had all the planes it needed, would service improve? Not necessarily, because internal management issues are just as troubling. While the Tata Group has been actively hiring new employees, some of the deep-rooted inefficiencies of Air India's past still linger. One of the biggest issues is the work culture problem. Despite hiring 9,000 plus new employees, Many long-time staff members still function with a government job mindset, and new management is also struggling to integrate the legacy team. Long-time employees feel alienated as key staff members are sidelined and criticized. Communication has become impersonal and slow. Everything is handled through multiple apps and emails, with responses taking long delays. This disconnect is adding to the internal challenges at Air India. This has led to inefficiency, poor accountability, and lackluster customer service. This is evident in the frequent complaints about rude staff behavior, unclean cabins, and inconsistent in-flight services. And operational inefficiencies further complicate matters. Flight scheduling failures, last-minute cancellations, misplaced baggage, and refund delays have severely affected Air India's reputation. Even after the Tata takeover, passengers continue to voice their frustration about these recurring problems. Even Air India's CEO Campbell Wilson has admitted that the airline is struggling with serious challenges. Clearly, Air India's problems run deep. But is Tata at fault? Or did they inherit a sinking ship? At the time of acquisition, Air India was drowning in 70,000 crore rupees of debt. While Tata managed to stabilize the airline's finances, the turnaround process has been far from smooth. Fixing an airline with deep-rooted inefficiencies was never going to be an overnight task, and the burden of legacy issues has proven to be overwhelming to the Tatas. But still, to Tata's credit, some key areas have seen positive changes compared to government ownership. Ground handling has improved. It has reduced baggaging mishandling and operation delays. In-flight services and food quality have gotten better, so it is receiving better feedback from passengers nowadays. Losses have reduced by 60%. Major problems remain. Old aircrafts, frequent cancellations, and poor service quality continue to harm Air India's reputation. Passengers feel that Tata underestimated how difficult the turnaround would be. Definitely, Tata Group has made some improvements over here. But will they be enough? The airline still faces turbulence. So, what does the future hold? What's next for Air India? Air India stands at a critical crossroads. While Tata has made efforts to improve the airline, deep-rooted inefficiencies, an outdated fleet, and operational setbacks continue to haunt its revival. The next few years will be crucial. Will the airline overcome these challenges and reclaim its lost glory, or will it remain stuck in turbulence? The answer lies in how efficiently Tata navigates these storms. If airline can streamline operations, fix service issues, and integrate its new fleet smoothly and timely, there is still hope for a turnaround. Otherwise, Air India is already risking losing passenger trust permanently. Now, what do you think, friends? Will Tata's Air India rise again? Or is it destined to remain a cautionary tale in India's aviation history or world's aviation history? Let us know in the comments below. Keep looking for better. Let's meet again. Namaste.